ever read in the Bible how Jah surf, read Genesis 1, and you will understand why I love surfing. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God. And the Spirit of God moved on the surface of the water. When I'm on a big wave and the wave is breaking and I'm standing there motionless but moving at 35 miles an hour through the midst of the tempest, I just feel like Jah walk on the water. A blessing, a gift from the Almighty. We can't live without water, and yet it falls from the sky. The sea is real to me, like how the sky is real and the mountains are real. It's a part of my environment.
As a kid, you definitely like the melody because, it's something that you're always hearing. And when we used to go on surf trips, you used to drive to the other coast when you're like 10, 11, 12-year-olds. They put on Bob's music. This body of water, this energy is coming from way out at sea, and it travels miles and miles and miles. And then it gets to you. And then you ride the last of it just like.
When the sun cool down like this, you come touch a bowl. Most of us who escape this live close by.
It could be the people, the food, just how they move.
It's the vibe and the feeling you get. Listen to a bob and you just feel light.
That's what really draws me to being on my board.
We just feel free.
Make me feel that spiritual feeling.
Feel like a god, honestly.
When you teach a kid how to skate or start a kid surfing and they see that happiness and they develop that love, it's that one love, bro. It's that one connection that each and everybody have together.
More reason for love Jah, for how great Him is,
There was a certain amount of consciousness in myself. It was always a lonely world, not finding people who might think like me.
So to the rescue.
What you're doing requires a community.
Yeah, the spirit of community is the greatest feeling, of humanity. That's why harmony is so nice, and people singing harmony.
Jamnesia, 8 miles Bull Bay, 8 miles east of Kingston, on the south coast of Jamaica. Yeah, that's where we are. My place, surf camp, my home, where I grew up, where my kids grew up, where my grandkids are growing up. Kids who love surfing, they come here. Skateboarding, link, same way, People who love music come here. The sea in Bull Bay is rough most of the time. The Caribbean is a tiny contained sea, very deep, no obstruction between us and the Eastern Caribbean. Every time a storm comes into the Caribbean in the summer, it sends waves to us. When you talk to people about this side of the island and you talk about the sea, they say, oh, people drown out here, it's dangerous.
We refuse to be what you wanted us to be. We are what we are. That's the way it's going to be. If you don't know.
Every time before we go on tour, Bob tried to achieve his best physical form. We would go to Bull Bay and they have a place called The Rock, which is about 2 miles from the beach. So we jog to The Rock and then come back.
When you leave Trenchtown, we came into Bull Bay then. Bob Marley, Judy Moore, and Bunny Wailers. He have a home around a place they call Turner, just up on a hilltop. That way, he was really resident, and Judy Moore also come along with him and have a house topside. Jamaica, a little dread, who live there. We congregate there first in the morning time.
When I got into riding waves in the 60s, there were Jamaican guys surfing already. I wasn't the first guy. I was just like the youngest kid who got into surfing out of that first generation. It was never us trying to be like what surfing was, because we didn't know what surfing was. Yeah, you saw Gidget Goes to Waikiki or something like that, you know. You can maybe see a glimpse of it, but it wasn't real surfing. By the time we get exposed to the culture, our thing was kind of have its own flavor.
Sometimes I feel confused when life don't beat no blue. The days seem far and few, but it always feels better with you. As kids, we all met at this very surf camp. Growing up, we saw people surfing, had friends that surf because Bull Bay is such a small town, and it's kind of where surfing originated on the island. Jamnesia is kind of like a second home to me. Spent so many days around here surfing, hanging with friends. I used to get cussed at by my mother that I don't spend enough time at my own house. This has been a hub that really helped young kids to realize their true potential. From my bedroom, you can hear the waves. Always waking up at like 6:30 in the morning, like heading down to the beach and just checking it, and then calling all my friends, whether it's good or not. Waking up early and expecting waves to be there is one of the most exciting feelings.
Most of the earth is covered with water, earth and water. Everything is dependent on each other. God didn't make it unbalanced.
Surfing is a great thing, I know. It teaches them character. Let them take on the earth and its elements and realize that you are the master of them, you know. You can be the master of your own destiny.
I remember the first wave I rode, I was on one of Uncle Billy's boards. He had a board with a seagull on it, like a white seagull. Went out there the first day, got pushed into the first wave and stood up and ride it right onto the rocks. I remember waking up the next day and that's all I could think about. I wanted to go back and surf. When you see a wave on the horizon and you're watching it approach you, you have no idea what the wave is going to do until you surf it. So it's about being in the moment, going with the flow.
Rise and take your stance again.
No one else is ever gonna ride that wave, you know. Each wave is unique. As we got older, Ivan and I started to surf together all the time. Grams, 9 years old, just paddling out, surfing all day, sunburned. Just good vibes, you know, just like growing up in the ocean. Surf, come in, skate, it's a life. Growing up in Jamaica, this time of day, like when you get down to like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, it's just roots reggae music.
Root rap reggae. Just the reggae music. Root rap reggae. Just the reggae music.
When the sun cool down like this, you come touch a bowl. You know, they're right by the sea too, and most of us who skate this live close by, so it's like a little gathering spot for the skaters and the surfers and thing too. You know, like even if you're not surf, you still come link up with the dogs then.
So it's kind of like balancing the two and then getting kids who either want to surf or skate or surf and skate, or encouraging kids to get involved. Even in the middle of the last letter and then bring it around. And then an easy way to get to it, you want to drop in from that corner, turn, come right here so, and then go straight towards it.
It's like a different crowd, but same kind of energy, you know, where everybody just get together and have fun.
Having musicians, surfers, skateboarders, you know, artists is just like all these different influences that are just booming. You know, so as a kid, you're just like, find so many different interests. So you grow up hearing Bob's music all over the place. You're kind of born into that atmosphere. As you get older, you start to listen to the words and the messages in the music and then realize how powerful these messages are.
Rastaman vibration, yeah. Live if you wanna live, I vibration, yeah. Got to have a good vibe.
Bob Marley them used to skate back in the days. I'm a street skater still. Streets me really. Over the past few months still, I just improved from the street skating.
If you get down and you quarrel every day, you're saying prayers to the devil, I say.
So from there, I just start progress. I stop sleep. I just skate every night.
A lot of good people, positive, forward-thinking people. Skateboarders overseas, I feel like, throughout history, have the reputation of being wild and like anti-society, rock and roll music.
Skateboarders are seen as vandals and hooligans. Right now, skateboarders, we don't have that reputation. We have reputation like, oh, we're community builders. We get kids into something productive.
This is such a wonderful sport. Let's make it positive. Let's keep it positive. Let's get people involved. Let's have kids get happy off of skateboarding. You don't see the skateboarders and go like, oh, I'm scared to go over there. You see the skateboarders and go, yo, I want to go hang with those guys.
The youth is the future. The youth is the people who have to change the world. The youth is everything. You understand? So I want the youth them to come and realize that they can make a change. They can make things different. They don't have to accept bullshit.
I don't think any other skate community does it like we do it really. You see us and you know that you're welcome to come. So that's the kind of thing that we're pushing, just community vibes, good energy and progression.
If you get your troubles and dance, man, dance to jam music, get your culture. From your culture, then we move to progress. You can walk, talk, do anything, Jawi.
When the board flip me off, I hit right here, I hit here, I hit my chin, I hit my forehead, and then I flick up on the ground. The ground and my teeth sandwich my lip did bust open. When you know my daddy and me hold my mouth and thing, David did know my teeth did broke out. It's like my daddy and me talk and my face and breeze. And say some push my tongue through my teeth and my face in the space gone. So I say, boom, buckle out my teeth, broke. Oh, I have it, man. It's like that just changed my life. You see me, I decided to say, oh, we can't stop skate because the little smile is gone and the girl them love. I'm always over here, you see me? Because over here I have the real vibes, the ball, surfing, skating, everything. So, Daniel remind me of myself when I used to skate in my prime, you see me? When I used to dip on the street every day, I just see Daniel, you see me? A little better that, you know?
The aim is to affect as many lives and get people involved and kids that, probably don't want to play football or don't want to play traditional sports.
Well, flip, board slide, everything. That man, you know?
To have another hub within their community where they can fit in and express themselves. Sometimes I'm skating, sometimes I'm surfing. 4-wheel or 3-fin, similar feeling to dreaming. I wave them out there and I'm getting the feeling this evening for touch it and do some air trees were higher than the ceiling. Touch upon the beach, we are reach grand price. I have a G, a teach, couple B's. You don't know, so we're surfing for free. Stuck in the G's. Look and you will see all of my dogs them in the ocean,
sure,
catching
look.
waves out at sea. Banging!
Them dead.
Banging! Pull up!
Right up the beach from Jamnesia Surf Camp. It's a swell that kind of been waiting on it a little bit this week. 6 to 8 on the biggest sets. Enough for everybody, you know. Like we can all agree that we love this thing. So it's just that one love that we all share for humanity.
If you listen to Bob Marley's song, like the vibe that it creates for you, that's what surfing creates by having friends like Shama, Ivan, and all the other guys.
It's a very small, tight community. Are just friends who surf together. It hasn't grown into something commercial as yet. You know, it's more cultural right now. You know, like whoa! Yo, watch your back one. Yo! Yo! Naturally, everybody progress. Because as you see a guy doing a trick, you don't want to be the only guy not doing it. So, like most of the kids will progress that way.
Sometimes you have a little fear in it, you know? But you have to toughen up your heart if you really want to learn it and get better, you see me?
Don't dive. I'm funny, you get funny. Say, oh, your board, frog, grab your board. How's the frog tell you? Yeah, I picked the frog.
Today is really fun because it's been flat for like a couple of days, so we're grateful. You know, thanks to Mother Nature for sending us some waves out there today.
You know, Jamaica is a great place, you know, because people learn to survive with each other and depend on each other. Because when you have a country that's full of a lot of people who don't have a lot of resources, the person next to you becomes much more important than just your neighbor. I noticed that when I go to the first world, people don't even know each other. They don't know the person who lives next door to them. So people learn to depend on each other.
You encounter every day when you shape like how you behave. Enough for you, in reality is like sick of shoes, you know, what drive which car, what spend enough for it.
Yeah, and don't make it like get to the point where you're going to put yourself at risk for obtaining.
Yeah. And actually,
Yo, what am I green light today? This way.
Yeah, beat.
You know, like 15 minutes away from town.
Yeah.
And it's like a whole different vibes, bro. Like,
whole different world, bro.
Yeah, see, man.
You don't have to try to really impress somebody, bro.
Yeah, that man. People just live life.
All I do is smoke weed and free flow. Ladies still want hang with me though. Tell the truth, dog, I don't like people. That's why most time my face likes me, girl. Copper girl everywhere that me go. Boss a kick flip now, don't know there she goes. She told me strawberries real sweet, yo. I convinced her this chocolate sweeter. I like to smoke cannabis, so link up them hoes, see them and go. Me and my bros fuck up the road. Yeah, that's for sure.
The people resilient. The people depend on each other. They learn how to live communally.
Old pirates, yes, they rob I, sold I to the merchant ships. Minutes after they took I from the bottomless pit, but my hand was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? 'Cause all I ever have
For me, it's not easy to go out and skate freely. So I listen to that song, I get pumped up and I go on my board and I say, yeah, you know, redemption. We're from a poor background, not a very wealthy background, so it's best for me to like go to university, get my qualifications, get a good paying job and help the family. That's my mother perspective on life.
And she looks at skateboarding as just
Waste of time. Before skateboarding, I had my mom's mindset. And when I started skating, it's like a whole different mindset. It's like my brain turned. And I become myself because skateboarding is who I am. When I started, I realized there weren't any skate parks or anywhere that anyone could skate freely other than the one at the gully at Bull Bay. Sham and Ivor, they built that for their community and other skateboarders.
A few years back, we used to have nowhere to skate because there's no existing skate park on the island, you know, no skate shops. In my community, Wiki Waki, which is like 2 minutes from here, the government was establishing a sewage plant to emit sewage out into the ocean. The people in the community said, you can't go through with this, they protested against it, and the whole operation was called off. But they got as far as building the drainage system. To see where it started to where it is now, where we have like international people coming and skating on DIY spot. People hitting us up like, bro, we want to come skate the gully, you know, it's crazy. Hey, my skater chick.
Welcome back.
Crazy skateboarder, and we actually used to watch Boo footage all the time. You know, like, I think I found out about him probably like 2 years ago. You know, I was watching all his parts, and then we kind of skate a bit similar. So my friends used to always say, Shama Boo, or it's like stupid shit like that.
Seems like you guys been busy, bro. Like back home, I'll do one skate session and work out. I'm done for the day. Like so tired. You guys did like 5. Oh, heck.
Oh yeah, we did surfing on the day and skating on the day too.
Yeah.
Skate the ball and
skate the ball and then surfing and eating and go skating in the night again.
Skateboarding's more than skateboarding. It's a connection you find within your board, and that connection flows through everyone that steps on the board. You could take it even to Kadama. That one's so hard, bro.
Yeah.
Ah! Kayla's natural. It's the things that connect us that really matters in this world. And it's like a culture that never ends.
So much people pass through. You lose track sometimes, but you have people who stand out. Yeah, every now and again you book somebody and then it's like an instant connection. You have so much things in common for some reason.
When you come here, you just feel it. It's a full vibe. And when I came here, I just feel very connected to it.
Boo wanted to promote the skate park that we're trying to build. We're trying to have the first big community skate park. Like-minded individuals, similar kind of energy, and you can't really go wrong with that kind of thing. You can't force it, that just happens organic.
Good. It's different than anything, and everyone's so free. People are smoking in the corner, people are doing whatever they want, you know, it's creating a vibe.
Is the young people just say will see visions. Old man dream dreams. The strength, physically, everything is with the youth.
You're always gonna have kids skate the street, cause that is just tradition, but I'm gonna be like, oh, you know, you're on private property, get off my lawn.
We put thought into it, you know, like carefully placing each obstacle. We'd come together as a group, what we're gonna build next? And then everybody would say, all right, I have $20. And we'd just pool all our resources, make a date, and we just mix concrete, get it done, you know, like really just grassroots. People in the community were like, all right, so if you're building concrete obstacles, then you're gonna be blocking the flow of water. When we were designing where to put obstacles, the thought was always, we want to build them to the side so there's still waterway to run. And so it's all engineered, you know, and like trial and error. But some of those moments, like building stuff with your friends and then skating it after, is like some of the most memorable moments. You know?
Sun is shining, weather is easy. Make you want to move.
Kids coming together, having a need for somewhere to skate, finding raw material, mobilizing themselves and seeing potential in a spot, believing in themselves that they can make it into something that it's not yet.
Shama and Ivo, they're like the founding fathers of skateboarding in Jamaica. They've put the scene out there for the future. It makes me feel hopeful for the skateboarding in Jamaica for females.
It's a really nice skate park and we plan to make it better still. We want to put some more obstacles in there. We're going to make it sick, man. Everybody are going to come on the gully.
Somebody build it and say, yo, Sita, this is what me can do. Now is your time, take the torch and run with it. You know, you can see that with enough people who preach the same message, you know, like Bob. I preach the message, unifying people.
The motto of the island is, out of many one people, many different races coming together to unify and form one country. And I feel that's what get a lot of people hooked on surfing and skating. There's no set way. You can do it how you feel like to do it.
For them, it was a wonderful growing experience for them to realize that you can make things happen for yourself, for your reasons, within your own framework and community and support group that you have. You can get what you want. So I think that was just a manifestation of them coming into themselves as human beings and young people. Surfing and skateboarding was the vehicle that gave them that learning experience. That is what that gully represents.
Weather is easy. Make you want to move.